Caught it. Alright. Welcome everybody to another episode of Cruisin the Planet. I'm your host Ethan. Joining me this week is
Cole.
Hey, my name's Jake.
we got them both. Everybody's back in the Everybody's
station.
back in the station. Thank you very much. And if you're as you can see, we're all wearing masks now. We figured out just now that it doesn't affect the audio as badly as we thought it would.
Yeah, so we're wearing these now.
We're able to wear these in the studio and just keep talking.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So, I figured that we would start off this episode doing because all of the here, I'll do the correct way of order of operations of talking. One moment. With all of the Texan tours happening and everyone coming into campus, as we talked about on the last episode,
Yes.
we might as well take a trip through Tarleton State, just for funsies, because
Okay.
it's our college, it's where we're at.
Yeah.
Colleges are cool and stuff. Because there's not a lot going on in the physical world, however, I figured we'd take a trip down the digital. I bring you Tarleton State University in the year, what was this? 1997.
Oh,
Tarleton.edu.
that was before I was born.
It was before I was. Jake, were you born?
Wait, what was the date again?
97?
Yeah, I was born. I was like 1.
So Jake built this website when he was a child.
Yes.
It's
I'm sorry,
all
Jake. It does not look good.
Hey, for a 1-year-old, I'd
for
say
a
I'm a
1-year-old.
prodigy.
Hey, he already understood how to make multiple drop-down menus.
Yeah, I invented those at the age of 1.
You invented them?
I'm a prodigy.
Sick. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
You come up with these hyperlinks too?
Not the hyperlinks. Those have
Natty.
been around, but the menu thing. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. This was in June 9th of 1996.
Yeah, I was still born.
There we go. Even younger, even a better, better
Wow.
at programming.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's start at the top. We've got ourselves that stone carving that's in what's its name?
The student center?
The student center.
Yeah.
Yeah, that big stone carving of the plane. Is this the same plane that Taylor's relative threw a piece of board at, or is that like totally separate?
I don't know if that's correct, but I'm gonna go with yes.
Yes. Jake, did you hear about
I
the story?
never went to duck camp, so I don't know all of
Me
the
neither.
juice.
I don't do indoctrination. Anyways, what was the thing about the statue?
Well, apparently, Brendan, old co-host. Oh, memories sends me back. Brendan
Such a better time.
used to a safer time
Yeah.
and a better time, actually. Yeah. No,
Wow.
yeah. Brendan used to tell this story whenever he met Taylor about how one of Taylor's relatives was on top of a building somewhere and like threw a board and hit a plane with it.
Yeah, and that's like one of Tarleton's like big stories.
That, yeah.
I mean,
If you've ever wanted to live in Night Vale, welcome to Stephenville.
I wish they talked about the
We're
UFO
not
more.
as cool as Night
UFO's crazy. We have a ton of old stuff. I want to start this as like a more regular thing of going through the website because I always tell this to my friends of like, dude, this town is wild.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not trying to get it like I'm not coming at Stephenville here, but like there's some cool stuff that happens.
I don't
in
know
town.
why this town doesn't like try and focus in on the weird stuff. They could totally be Roswell 2.0.
Right? I guess that we're worried about like scaring off all of the prospective college students, but
No, college students love that. They're scared about scaring the weird people, i.e. the people who are actually normal. Yes.
thank you, Jake.
You're welcome.
Well, either way, I figured that if we slowly work our way through the databases of the old stuff, oh, little go button, does it work? We're testing it right now, the webpage.
Where did you find this?
Wayback Machine.
I mean, obviously on the internet.
The
but
Wayback Machine. Are you familiar with it?
No.
Well, the Wayback Machine, they didn't save that page.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
that's
can't
alright.
save everything.
They can't save everything, but I'll keep going and finding something. The Wayback Machine is a web page archive that takes web pages and specialized dates and saves all of them. It looks like they just got the home page. Here, let's find something to be interesting. I'll read these off. We already know these two don't work, but Faculty Senate, Staff Council, Alumni Association. We'll come back to that whole topic later, actually. Virtual campus tour. Let's see if they got that one. Basically, what I want to do is find all like the weird, cool like cornerstone things that have slowly built out the lore and the background of Stephenville and Tarleton that exists within Stephenville,
Lore.
and talk about that stuff. Just because, like, I didn't know that there were tunnels that go underneath the entirety of the town that are all interconnected.
Malkavian.
No.
Like
No,
all of
Malkavian,
them.
that's Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Jake and I were talking about,
Vampire.
yeah, is it Vampire the Masquerade?
Vampire the Masquerade, yeah.
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Good
Yeah.
game.
Very good game.
JTAC Online.
Very broken game.
Looks like, oh, this is loading longer than normal. No, didn't work.
No.
So, looks like the best we have are just the home page. Seems they didn't get the entirety of
Well, that is
the
a lot
thing.
of drop downs. Lots of links
Oh,
there.
hold on.
What is that?
We're making our way into the library. Study all night. Yes, please.
It's gonna take you to the
Hyperlink.
zone.
Looks like hyperlinks got saved, but not drop-down menus. We're learning.
Okay.
Everyone take notes.
What is?
Where?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
What does that say? It
Hold
says-
on. Study all night. Where? Dick Smith Library, multi-purpose room. When? Final exam week, December 12th, 13th, 15th, and 16th, from 12:01 a.m. to 8 a.m. What?
Is that accurate?
A quiet
to
place
today?
to study, coffee, cokes, and cookies, security. What is that sentence?
That is
Oh
a
my
sentence.
God.
It's not, though.
Yes, it is.
Who?
What?
Sponsored by TSU Police and Dick Smith Library. The police are gonna be there?
Well,
Yeah.
I guess security to make sure you're all, you know.
This was 96.
96. A lot of stuff happened
Interesting.
in 96.
And then we have some buttons here. I
I
think
was
this is
born
a
in
back button.
96.
It looks like the old backspace symbol.
Wow.
No, we're somewhere else. Oh, this is like digging. It's excavation. This is awesome. TSU activities and events. Click here to find out what's going on around Tarleton. What do we want to know what's going on around Tarleton? We got sports. We have the summer final exams. A virtual tour of the campus. Connect software to the mainframe.
Let's.
They left a loophole from way back.
Let's hack it.
If we hack them in the past, does it show up now?
Probably not.
No.
Okay.
It's probably a temporal loop.
Well,
You'll probably
let's
get
test
launched
it.
into a black hole, honestly.
I think we should test it right here, right now.
Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Who's ready? Who's
I'm ready.
Loading.
I'm ready.
Oh! We got a zip file!
Wait. Oh my
What?
god.
A zip file?
We got a zip file, baby! Okay, build.exe, connect.cfg, connect.exe. Let me see if I can, I can't show
We're in.
everybody. I can't show everybody what it is, but we got a zip file. Alright, we'll save that for later. Here, let's back out.
Like, okay.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm
cool.
gonna try taking
Everything
a
on the
virtual
internet
tour
is
of the
legal.
campus.
No,
Yeah,
it's
Especially
not.
murder.
everything. No. Never.
No,
Actually,
it's not.
Jake, walk it back a couple. Oh, we got the virtual tour running. Okay, here it is.
Shall we compare the virtual tour from now?
Tarleton
Okay.
State. Good idea. I don't know how to get that set up on the stream,
Ah, yeah.
so we'll take that idea for next week
Yeah.
when we go and explore a different part. Like I think the next part is in '98, like early in '98. We'll see what they change. A virtual tour. Here's the map of campus. Let's see if we can figure it out. Oh, I clicked on it. It blinked red.
Oh no.
And nothing.
Oh, latest. Show
Uh,
all.
Just for podcast listeners, so if we compare the Tarleton now versus the Tarleton then, the map is a lot less colorful
A lot less colorful, a lot less interactive. Just like a.
and smaller.
Let's see. What is okay? Here's a baseball field. I think this is across the road down here. This is West Washington. See, yeah, the church is here,
Ah,
cemetery is here. This is where the engineering building is currently. We've got so that means that this is the football field. This is the parking lot for it. This is the baseball complex. Here's another intramural fields. This is
Where
Traditions
north and
south
would
are.
be.
Okay, so here's all the administration building and stuff. Oh, the buildings are even incredibly different. This is difficult. Okay. Which place do we want us to go to? The library, Davis Hall, Clyde Well, Hall of Presidents. We have links.
Well, the library has been good to us so far.
The library has been good, but let's test the waters. Jake, pick a department.
I mean, Davis Hall just got torn down, so.
Let's go back to Davis Hall then. Let's find some ghosts.
What would happen to the ghost center? Can we just like do something else?
It'd be like a scary maze
construction
You
game.
should go ask why the engineering building is haunted.
The new one or
Yeah.
the old one?
What was it? Presbyterian Church built underneath it.
Huh.
Y'all didn't know that?
No.
I didn't know that, but I'm not surprised by that.
Well, it wasn't built underneath it. Like, the
It was
building
built-
was built on top of an old one.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Dave, historical overview. This site is under construction. Ooh,
Oh.
interesting.
Interesting.
Historical overview. Davis Hall is located on what is considered on the main campus. It is a 4-story building with less than 70 rooms. Today it is a general purpose building. Davis Hall was named after J. Thomas Davis. He has the longest tenure as a president at Tarleton. He was at Tarleton from 1914 to 1945. That's more than 40 years. So we've already shown up in their history.
Yeah.
Wild. He was an instrumental part in helping Tarleton grow. He helped to make Tarleton a part. Well, that's a joint word sentence. Hey, let me fix it. I can't edit. He helped to make Tarleton a part of the Texas A&M system. So we were already part of the Texas A&M system, even in '98 or '96.
We've always been.
Is that
Well,
true?
I assume sometime in his presidency, which was back in 1914, right? Like,
Mm.
through 49?
Yeah, it looks like so. Sometime between 1914 to 1945, he put us into the Tarleton system. We can look up the
A&M
exact
system.
date, the A&M system.
Yes.
Thank you. We can look up the exact date, or we can continue coming back to this every single week and find out how it happened as it progressed. It's like a History Channel. It's like History Channel after dark when it gets weird.
I think this is a bad idea, and I think you should keep doing it.
Thank you, Jake. It was initially opened as a men's dorm. In the early 70s, Davis Hall became a general purpose building. The building went through several remodelings and housed several different offices. Some of the offices it once housed were the school paper, the JTAC, the Tarleton Police Center, and counseling. At this time, it looks like it is for the College of Arts and Sciences, headed by the Dean of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Lamar Jones. Johansson, sorry. And it offices of most mathematics professors. That's what it's currently like as of this date.
You know what's interesting is that Bender and Ferguson used to be like single gender dorms, I guess.
Yeah.
And Bender, I mean, I don't know, this like freshman could be listening to this, so when I was a sophomore / junior, Bender actually ended up being like emptied out in the middle of the semester because men started getting sick who lived there. So, because that was the all male dorms on campus, and now they're both turned into offices. So I feel like that's a recurring theme at Tarleton.
What?
Turning dorms into offices.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And then tearing them down, I guess.
I want to find the JTAC.
Maybe it's called by a different name.
No,
No,
because they already
'cause it-
referenced it as
yeah,
JTAC
they
here. But what
referenced
would
it.
it be underneath if we're doing a virtual? We're in virtual tour still. Let's go back, find it from the front page. I'm ecstatic. I'm loving this. How about y'all? How are we feeling?
I don't know, man. Like it's an old website.
It changed. It's different now.
What?
See, this is weird. It's different, completely different.
Yeah, the front page or the home page is different now.
It's got this weird, funny looking T. Check that out.
I enjoyed the Tarleton T much better now.
What's the iris? This is wild. If anyone has the ability to, or is like listening in, oh, fun fact from Lance, Davis Hall is the first place that KXTR was actually located.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it turns out.
Oh, thanks.
Sick. Thank you. Lance.
Yeah, the boss man.
The boss man Lance. Uh-oh. Okay, Tarleton Iris was developed by J.V. Layer to recognize Tarleton's school's colors of purple and white. They were a member of faculty from 1941 to 1974. This is sick and cool, like awesome, that we just do this now. I want to find JTAC, but we're running low on time. I'll have to move into the next thing I have, which is something that Jake might enjoy a little bit more. Ryan Bingham.
Oh, Ryan Bingham. Who is that?
He is an alumni.
Okay. Elaborate. Like, what's so special about this set alumni?
He is an American singer and songwriter. He's produced multiple genres. He currently lives in LA now.
Okay.
We're going to go our next segment, because I'm doing segments now because we're a variety show. Because
Okay.
it's cooler that way.
Sure, that works.
Like an adult.
Alright.
Have you heard anything created by this man before?
Probably not. What kind of music does he play?
He makes, let's see, he's originally from Hobbs, New Mexico. He grew up all across the southwestern United States. He set out on his own at an early age, joining the rodeo circuit as a bull rider in his teens. This is cool. This guy's way cooler than just music.
Okay.
There's actually a lot of bull riders who go to Tarleton.
Bingham learned music on a guitar he learned music from a guitar that was gifted to him by his mother when he was 16, and he initially played after rodeos for his friends. Eventually, he began playing in small bars and honky-tonks across the West. What is a honky-tonk?
I don't know, but it's a fun set of words.
Nice.
I'm not into, like, country music, so I don't really know. I know it's, like, a country music thing specifically.
Yeah?
Probably, like, a country music bar. You can probably look it up, figure it out more detail. Country isn't my specialty.
That's okay.
Yeah.
He produces Americana and roots rock.
Alright.
What is roots rock, Jake?
It's like...
Give us a breakdown.
That's one of those genres that I know exactly what it is. You play me roots rock, I'll be able to tell you that's roots rock,
Oh,
but
yeah?
I can't describe it.
No.
You know?
Is it like a little country mixed in with rock?
Kind
Or
of.
like a little twang in there?
It's like, yeah, it's like...
It's not just rock on a banjo.
It's like,
more
I'd
than
say,
that?
I would say like Buffalo Springfield is like roots rock maybe. Like I said, it's something that I could point out if you played it for me,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not really good at describing it.
Have you listened to a lot of roots rock?
Not a lot, no.
Oh, okay.
I listen to some, but it's not like a genre I like kind of go out and look
Go
for.
and find?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
It's like roots rock means like roots, like it's it's the kind of sound that like American style of rock and roll is sort of
Mm-hmm.
foundationally like a part of, I guess.
So it's more in the blues era?
It is very blues inspired, I would say, yeah.
Okay.
It's like maybe mix of blues and country.
But it's not blues rock.
It's not blues rock, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm curious now. This man is interesting.
Why did you pick this man specifically?
He was the first one on Tarleton State University's notable alumni list
Oh.
on Wikipedia.
Oh.
Again, you can find all good things on
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia. Don't listen to your high school teachers. Wikipedia is great. It's awesome. And they
Don't use it for college papers though.
use it for every single college paper you've ever made.
I mean, you can
Yes.
look up the subject on Wikipedia, but do not put it as a reference.
That's
on
only because they don't like it.
Yeah, they don't like it because they're worried it's going to take their job away from them.
It will. It will. It absolutely will.
Nobody pays Wikipedia enough. It's not taking any jobs.
Yeah, because it's a non-profit. It doesn't get paid.
Yeah.
As all good things should be.
I was on Wikipedia
Free.
the other day.
Just for me.
Just for you.
After receiving
Just for
critical
you, too.
acclaim for his thank you for just naming me on my own show. How dare you? After receiving critical acclaim for his first two studio releases in Lost Highway Records, 2007's Mescalito and 2009's Rodeo Sun, Brigham went on to collaborate with Grammy winner producer T-Bone Burnett on a soundtrack for the 2009 acclaimed film Crazy Heart. Have y'all heard of Crazy Heart?
I'm sorry.
Alright, that's fine. Including notable co-writer and performing the film's award-winning theme song, The Weary Kind. The title track earned Bingham an Academy Award. Am I saying it? Yeah. I was worried that I was saying his name wrong, like it was Brigham or something.
Yeah.
Or something. Golden Globe Award, the Critics' Choice Award for Best Song in 2010, as well as a Grammy Award for Best Song Written for a Motion Picture, Television, or Other Visual Media in 2011. This man just went out and did it. His most recent album, American Love Song, was released in 2019, and Wolves, the song off of that, is inspired by part by the March for Our Lives students who are dealing with grown men and women questioning their integrity on social media. The song was also featured on the hit TV series Yellowstone. That hits home for me, my family. Bingham sang Wolves as the series character Walker, whom he plays on the show. He acts as well?
Wow.
In 2019, he partnered with Live Nation to launch his own music festival, The Western. The inaugural event took place over 2 days in Lukenbach, Texas. Lukenbach?
How?
Lukenbach, Texas.
Huh.
Do you have any idea?
Sounds podunk.
He has a website. Ooh, American Love Song. That's his current release. Look at this man. Thin and tall. Like
Wow.
a cowboy.
Wow.
That's a trailer, all right.
Look at him go.
Look at him go.
He's doing it.
Look, he's got a skull in the back.
He only has 2 pictures though.
He has a skull on his trailer and a bottle of something and a candle.
Probably a bottle of alcohol.
My grandma's got that candle. Sick. Bro, it's a good candle. What do you want about it?
And then
So he has a good taste in candles and shirts. Look at him.
And skulls.
And a skull. Yeah, he's got a skull in a bag and or a hat. One of the two. He's got his a dusty lens, fella. You might want to
yeah.
get that checked out.
Unless you think it was edited that way.
I can't really make fun of him because he's more successful than me. Like entirely more successful.
No, that's
than
the
I am.
exact
Well, I
reason why you
assume-
should make fun of him.
I assume he did all of this after he graduated from Tarleton.
Apparently,
Ethan,
Or
accept the
did he
spiteful.
graduate?
Accept the spite.
I can't be spiteful.
Oh, I can.
I don't play guitar well
I
enough
can
yet.
totally be spiteful for having 0 accomplishments. It's really easy. You just gotta drop that ego.
Ryan Bingham, ladies and gentlemen, a real man,
A cultured man.
a true
I'm
man.
sure he has some toxic masculinity going on with those pictures.
A cultured man.
We're really gonna call this man out after like giving him so much praise in history.
Sorry, bro. You did a good job. I'm just saying it doesn't mean he's like a.
Well, if you're gonna shoot anything down, let's shoot down the current, because that right there, he's an alumni. That's the past. We're done
Okay.
bringing that up. That's the first half of the show.
The
Now-
past and now the future.
Now we can talk about current and or future. Let me pull up my notes. My notes. Have y'all noticed the signs going on around campus? This is the more important
signs?
stuff for the signs on all the rooms.
Signs. Oh, the capacity signs.
Yes, Jake, have you noticed this?
Yeah.
They're orange.
Thank-
They could have at least done like white. You know, because the room numbers are purple. They could've just,
Well, it just
stuck-
looked like a piece of paper.
Stuck with the theme, you know. Well, what student is actually gonna go like, oh no, this capacity is only 20 and there's already 20 people in there. You know, I paid for this class, but I'm gonna go.
I'm
What?
curious how they're gonna even like enforce and or set this up.
Yeah, I don't really know what.
Is
Is
who are the signs?
professor supposed to?
Yeah, who are the
control?
who are the signs realistically for? Because a professor knows how many people are in their class. So is the room, but like, does this let them easily pick what room they're going to be in, as if somebody doesn't already know? Because you're not going to be switching the rooms. I've had like 2 classes before that changed rooms
Mid-semester.
mid-semester. It was egregious. People were missing for weeks.
A lot of the first couple weeks is just crazy because professors are like, we might be in this room, we might be in another room, we might need some more chairs.
So now there's the added complication of we have rooms, we have space. Something going on behind me?
This Kirk,
Kirk.
he was looking.
Kirk's here.
He's gonna barge into the door and
Say something.
yes.
Throw something at him.
That'd be
He
funny.
Well,
breaks
I
into
guess-
my show.
I mean, and then what if you have like 22 students in the room with a capacity of 20?
You
Are
can't.
you
You
just
gotta go to
supposed
a
to-
different room.
You're just supposed to like pick out which students don't get to come to class
Yes.
today?
Which 2 students are failing? You just put them outside. You put them at the windows.
Cut the wheat
No,
from the
this
chaff.
is first day of class. Unless you have work that is already due before class.
Like
on the
a
first
bad
day.
professors.
Yeah,
The rude ones.
yeah, those professors.
What are you feeling, Jake? You worried about any of the class? I mean, you've heard of the attendance options, however, as well, though, right?
Yeah, the level.
That might answer your question.
Yeah.
So
But
when
what if they show up anyway?
you gotta tell them to go get online, go to the library and get into a computer.
I told them that I paid money for this class. That's
I mean,
the thing, is ultimately
alright.
I paid money to get into this school, and if I want to go in-person classes, I'm gonna do in-person
Real talk,
classes.
the only people I'd be afraid of fist fighting to get into a classroom is probably the industrial tech kids.
Yeah.
Because
You just leave them be.
those people are real people. Everyone else is like a professor, and their job is to talk
Yeah.
and like to share knowledge. I understand,
Research.
like it's more important than that, yes, but like if your research can be easily accessible by the public library and localized spaces like this, all you're really doing is teaching to a test. If you're teaching to a test, then
That's all college is at this point.
well,
Like,
it always has been. Hold on, it's certifications on certifications. We've always known that part. It's getting, you get a grade. You get a grade, it's all of this stuff. There's curriculum, there's a classroom.
well, the truth is, corporations and like people who will hire you do not care about the work you put in, like the stuff you've learned. They just care that you put the work into it.
No, I got this.
Okay.
No conspiracies this week.
This isn't a conspiracy. This is true. This is something my dad told me as someone who hires and fires people. They don't care about, like, they only care that you got the degree, that you put in the effort. They don't care about what knowledge you have. It's literally just, did you go to college? Did you put in the effort to get this degree?
Well, I will say on resumes, your education is normally at the bottom, which is considered like on a visual level the least important.
So now, getting an education is a little more complicated.
Yes.
But we still need to get one.
Yes.
We still need to get that paper. Yes. Secure that bag.
Yeah.
So,
That's
to
right.
do so, is it up to us or is it up to the professors? Who is it up to figure out what these signs on these rooms mean?
I don't know. Like,
Because here's
are we all gonna have a briefing on this? Cause like,
I haven't gotten anything. Email wise, I haven't gotten anything. I'm assuming that the like culling the fat, the beautiful phrase that Jay gave us. I assume that it's first 20 people in, then the door gets closed, right? Like attendance is probably going to be very real, and like otherwise, how else are you going to be able to head count everybody? So, first 5 minutes of class is giving an accurate count of who all is in here. Anyone extra? You got to get out.
who's extra? The one on the bottom of the list via
Whoever
alphabetical order?
Whoever came in last. Professors are going to have to be checking people on the way in.
Sometimes the professor's the last one in class.
Oh, you're going to have to be up your... The professor doesn't get let in. Sorry,
We're gonna have
bud.
class without you, bro.
Yeah, sorry, bud. You have to teach from outside. You have to teach from through the little window in the hallway. You're not
We're
allowed
not
in.
allowed
It's
to
it's
have you
unsafe.
in here.
It's unsafe. I think what it's going to be is first day of classes.
It's gonna be a mess. The first class.
I think professors are all going to probably be given the responsibility of coming up with their own system because they're a bunch of adults. They should be, at least. And because of that, we're going to see a couple of different manifestations of keeping the population limit capped. One, assigned seats.
Okay.
You're probably going to have the professors who are on top of it are going to just send you an email and be like, when you get in, make sure you're wearing your mask, make sure you have these supplies, make sure you're sitting in this seat.
Well,
Please and thank you.
And there's the other thing though, about the different levels of online and face to face, is that they had talked about possibly having professors rotate people who were in face to face.
And so,
and that would kind of
what's up?
discount the assigned seats. But I see where you're going.
Right.
That is a good idea.
I mean, I think that's just like we gotta as students we gotta be prepared
Yeah,
for what
totally.
we're walking into, what we're paying for. You know what I mean?
Right.
We gotta be ready for what we're dealing with. Because Jake, you don't want to walk into a class and all of a sudden like the whole thing's been uprooted, and you gotta find out how to like hold your breath in the back of the corner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, let's walk through some possible scenarios and situations that a professor would come up with to keep those room limits capped, and how we can cheat those systems so that we're not cut, we're not excluded, we're not told, sorry, here's the alternate hours that you can go into class. Because, like, I got things to do outside of class. That's part of my schedule. That's part of my work schedule. That's part of my sleep schedule now. It's part of my eating schedule. I have so many schedules. I got a schedule to make schedules. Ooh.
Wow.
I'm good. Assigned seats.
Yeah.
That one's already speculative and probably not going to work super well.
Never has.
Although,
So-
honestly, when have you not gone into a classroom, sat in this seat, like the first day of class, and then the whole semester you sit in the same seat? So, at least, is that just me?
Well, you do that as like a personal assigning of the seats. If a professor says, "Oh, you're not supposed to sit here, you sit here," that's a different thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
There-
it's a matter of like personal assigned seating where it's like
Mhm.
you sit in the same place because you're used to it. That is just the human mind at work.
Mhm.
Whenever a professor or a teacher, this is obviously more of a thing in like K through 12 schools, but whenever like
Or high school.
whenever a teacher tells you you have to sit here, this is where I'm assigning you, that's more of a flex of power, I would say. It works in like maybe elementary school, that's less of a flex of power, more if these kids are rambunctious and need structure and they
Right.
need to be taught structure. Whenever you get to like high school, I think it's more of it's a mix of this is how it's always been, or I have an ego and I need to flex how higher I am on the pecking order than these
So
people.
secondary version. Let's see a professor who's like not super worried about it,
Mhm.
but they still have to uphold how many people come in.
Okay.
Is it just a tally list where you walk in, you mark your name on the attendance sheet? I think attendance is going to be very important.
Oh, it's gonna be
I
incredibly
feel like that's going to be
important.
the key to this whole process, right?
Mhm.
Basically, attendance is the way to make certain you're safe now. That's
Yeah.
the easiest like infrastructure to slip into this whole process, right? As such, like you come in, you mark your name down for attendance, the professor comes and checks it, and they're like, "Oh, we have one extra seat, awesome," or like, "Oh, we have an extra person." Now, how do you? Are they gonna have to block the door, or
It's not the first time professors have blocked the door.
We
Well,
locked it.
true? We're probably gonna lock the doors as soon as something happens, right? Something I just thought of: going to the restroom in the middle of class.
Yeah.
How is that gonna look? I just get up and go because like I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I'm paying to be here. I'm also paying to not be here at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna have some weird sticklers about those rules? Like should I be?
Oh, there's gonna be sticklers
prepared?
to every rule.
What are we expecting here, Jake?
I'm expecting, for the most part, I think like most of the like the cool professors will be like, you go to the bathroom, that's fine. Like,
Yeah.
honestly,
Wear your
like
mask.
during class, there's not a lot of people in the bathrooms anyways.
Mhm.
Like, as someone who regularly goes to the bathroom during class, it's usually clear because most people don't want to miss out on class.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss out on class. I feel really bad when I do need to go to the bathroom.
Mhm.
It's just sometimes you have to go.
Right.
You know, so I think most
I drank way too much apple juice.
I think most professors will be
So
fine
much
with this.
apple
I think
juice.
there is a small minority of professors who will see this as an opportunity to enforce another arbitrary rule because they're a rule freak and they want to enforce rules.
Mm.
Which to deny that professors like that exist on any campus is just foolish.
Yeah.
Well, I see kind of a different way because I was talking to Kirk because Kirk is not only works at the radio station,
Don't bring Kirk into this. He's just a boy.
and he's also an instructor on campus, so he teaches. And we were talking a little bit about attendance grading.
Mhm.
Attendance grading has more and more been like a bigger thing with professors, just because it's an easy couple of points. That generally people who go to class do better.
Yeah.
Face to face anyway. It depends on the person, but normally that's how it goes. So you're gonna have to change that entirely with this new system because you have face to face people, you have hybrid people who are both face to face and online sometimes maybe, and then you have online people.
Right.
So the attendance is gonna be really weird. So I'm not sure if we're gonna have a heavy focus on attendance.
I
No?
think the focus on attendance is in no way going to be for a grade. It's going to be a safety measure. It's probably going to be something where you have to do the attendance. This is all like entirely speculative. I didn't receive some secret email.
Oh yeah, no.
Like
Even though
last
you
week.
have, before.
I don't know where I'm finding them. I checked my email this morning. Wasn't ever
Yes,
there
because
actually.
There's so many Ethan Notes.
It was. All right, hold on now. You get out of my fanfics.
Oh.
Get off of my. What's the site usually used for Wattpad? Get off my Wattpad.
Oh my god.
That's a bad one.
Oh my.
That's the joke take.
That's a very bad one. You don't go a lot bad.
No, you don't go to Wattpad. Stay out of my house.
I can't.
I'm
I can't
scared,
comment
y'all.
on that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about Wattpad later when I'm not here.
Fine. Alright, I'm sorry I brought it up. Didn't know it was a very big.
It's a sensitive topic to me because those people have killed
Hey,
me like 3 times.
Whoa.
Hey,
I'm on my like 3rd homunculus.
hey, what?
You think I'm the original Jake?
Hey, I told you about my recursive dream theory, or my recursive death theory.
Yeah, you told me about that. That's not the truth. The truth is I just keep reviving myself with a soul swap with a
homunculus.
null homunculus.
Uh,
You know, it's just a homunculus. Its functions work, but just doesn't have a soul. So I just like,
pop it like a jar.
yeah. Those
Nice.
people on Wattpad are a huge problem with me because of that.
Past that part. Sorry, audience. I go crazy sometimes. I'm locked in here. What were we even talking about?
Attendance.
It's going to be a safety thing, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be something that is used to make certain that all the classrooms are safe. So there's going to be a big stress on it when we start. Then it's going to waver off. Then one class is going to get sick, and we'll be right back to stressful. And that'll be like halfway through the semester. Thanksgiving will hit. We'll be all online. That's really how it's going to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the all online thing, for those of you listening, is already established after Thanksgiving. It's just whether we'll do it earlier or not, I guess, depending on how it goes.
I think what's going to happen is as soon as possible. Like, obviously, nobody enjoys all online classes.
No.
Like, it's not when you have the option to be in person.
Yeah.
Everyone enjoys that because it's a lot simpler.
Well, it's simpler, and it's like there's a visual cue of like, hey, I'm in a working environment.
Mhm.
I should work. I can't do online classes because when I'm at home, I'm in a play environment.
Mhm.
This is a place where I go to have fun and be myself and enjoy my things. So
Right.
I have to force myself to do online classes.
Gotcha. My biggest problem is no one's responding to my emails because I have a million questions. Anyone who's talked with you both understand.
Yeah.
And whenever I even in the middle of a normal conversation, I ask like 7 questions for clarification.
Yeah. It's really.
I have
like,
tons of-
emails. Just,
The emails aren't responded to fast enough. We need some sort of like, well, the Zoom meetings that made it a little easier.
Yeah.
But some professors who just didn't do Zoom meetings, they just had videos they posted of their stuff, and then left it to us to kind of figure it out. It's most definitely going to be very difficult, unless the curriculum is kind of completely adjusted, to be able to hold both an online and an offline class. And it seems like the more traditionalist professors are the ones having all the problems.
yeah, no offense to any ag professors out there, but I have a feeling that there are going to be a lot of issues coming with that, because even if we go back to Blackboard and Canvas that Tarleton switched to the last couple semesters ago.
2 years ago, when we went to Canvas, or no, Blackboard. Blackboard was like 3 years ago.
And then
Canvas was
recently.
a year
2
ago.
semesters? Something like that. Yeah,
It was new when I came back to college.
right. And we look at some professors who didn't ever establish that online presence.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be it was this past semester even more difficult for
Mm-hmm.
professors like that to get into the online. Because even though they were supposed to have gotten online before then,
Mm-hmm.
now they hadn't. So
Yeah. Hopefully,
the transition period.
all
think
of
we're
our
still in that.
professors. I think we're still stuck in it too. Have you ever heard of something called the J curve?
What's the J curve?
The J curve, specifically talking about new technologies and businesses. Tarleton, as much as it's unenjoyable to say, Tarleton State University is a business.
Mm-hmm.
It is a higher education business. As such, it undergoes certain tax exemptions and specialty, but it is a process from which money is transferred from a group to a different group.
Yep.
Right.
As such, there is something called the J curve, which applies to businesses adopting new stratagem technology or um, concepts.
Okay.
At first, no one wants to do it. So productivity, it's the idea of adopting new things on a time scale versus productivity, right? So we have at first, new thing is implemented. Some of us like it because it's new, so we're here. And as time progresses, we start trying to use the new technology. We really don't like it. Some of us still don't enjoy doing it, and we hit bottom productivity at the lower end of the J. This is where all of your problems are happening. This is where it's like, I don't know how, you get all of the constant emails of, I don't know how this works. You get some of the people who haven't even started their training for, let's say, like if it was online, the people who haven't even created their PowerPoint because they just assumed something would be the way it is. This is like your big problem area.
Okay.
This is why this bottom of the curve right here is the reason that nobody adopts new technologies, because they believe that the bottom of productivity is going to be so bad. It's going to, not even a constant, but that moment is going to be so stressful and bad, we'd rather stick with current technology. And that's why productivity sits here. But then once we've adopted the new technology and we've finally gotten all the sticklers out of it, we start coming back up to the other side. And the reason it's called the J curve is because new technology always has proven out in the long run to push us up to here.
Right.
And so you make this J because humans are stubborn. This is sort of like what we were originally supposed to do is have an almost immediate slope. For instance, we upgrade from Blackboard to Canvas.
Right.
Right? Adding in that new technology, everyone is stressed because nobody wants to do it.
They just want to stick with what they used to.
Just want to stick with what they're used to. So that's the slowdown in productivity. When in reality, like Canvas's features and stuff were more beneficial for us. So we should have immediately seen benefit. We didn't immediately see benefit. What's going on? What is the problems? Like the inherent human error is what the J curve sort of.
You have to rewire your
shows
muscle
us.
memory.
You have to rewire your muscle memory. You have to convince your coworkers to send it through the proper channels.
Mm-hmm.
You have all of this adjustment period.
Yeah.
And everyone's used to the adjustment period if you've gone through a little bit of life experience. But a lot of people think that they're above it, or they cause problems in it, or they just genuinely don't understand what's going on, and bless those little hearts. I think we're going to hit a lot of problems moving forward, and we're going to be at the bottom of this J curve for the first month. Easy.
Yeah.
Just because grades need to be going in, everyone's worried about this, professors are going to be stressed and split 3 different ways if they don't optimize properly.
We're
and
starting earlier than we normally are.
Right.
Yeah.
I think things are just going to be very complicated this first whole semester, and then the second semester is going to go a lot better because we have to do the entire bottom of the J curve. And we kind of got to get through it very quickly. Otherwise, we're going to start a semester at the bottom, which is bad because then productivity takes a lot longer to get back up to where it was initially, which means we just did a U and we didn't get the top end of that J.
Right.
Unfortunately, it feels like this acceptance is looming over, at least on whenever I've talked to a couple of professors in passing, just because I live in town and you catch them every once in a while, where they're like, yep, nobody's happy about this, nobody's happy about that, so it's going to be slow. And it's like, well, fair. Sounds like everyone's going to have a bad time now. And they're like, yeah, we're really looking to actually start producing stuff second semester. And it's concerning.
Yeah, it is concerning. Like, I'm interested to see what the next couple of years are going to be like, to be honest. And in a way, like, on my end, I graduated in May, so I'm with the graduates that are like,
hooray!
whoa, what's going on? The world's, no one's hiring, no one's doing anything. And I was lucky enough to get accepted into the grad program and continue in a different position here.
Yeah.
But
you're a graduate assistant.
Right. I'm set to graduate from grad school next summer or next fall. So it's like, well, what am I going to do at that point? Are we still going to be in this mess? Or
right.
Are we going to be out of it? How is that going to affect all of our education during that time?
I have no clue. I think education is just going to be, it's still going to happen. It's just going to be slower because it's all new technologies that are like, online classes have existed for a long time, but it's always been like tech stuff. I say tech stuff like technician jobs, or it's been something along the lines of like art or production, something that you can get a certification for.
Right.
Like I did a bunch of Adobe classes online to become a like digital media person. So I know how to edit, I know how to do Photoshop, I know how to use these programs, and that's what like those are all online classes. But they gave you a certification at the end of it, but the classroom structure didn't exist.
Right.
We are a classroom structure, and we're trying
Moving
to
to
move a classroom structure to online, and there's going to be some sort of weird dissolve point, I worry,
Yeah.
where we're going to like just fully lose it. And I think that like that's where all of our problems are going to be, is in this full transition. However, on the back end of this, it is only good, and that's kind of the like
Yeah.
that's the reason why this is so upsetting, and why like the bottom of the J curve is literally the only worst part,
Right.
because everything goes downhill, and then everyone is like, okay, fine, we'll just start doing better, and then everything works its way back up to the top, and we're better for it on the other end of it.
And that's like going through any kind of trial or issue, is that now afterwards you know what not to do, what to do,
Yes.
and how to make it better.
Yeah.
And we've experienced it. We're just like, even with COVID right now, I feel
Mhm.
like we're in that bottom, or like sloping toward the bottom.
Right.
At this point, just everyone.
All productivity is coming down, but we're seeing a lot of benefits from people working at home.
Right.
That's where a lot of this like most recent research is coming from what I'm quoting at least, is everyone talking about working from home and how that was all a weird and new thing. There was a lot of like spyware put on computers to make sure that people were being productive,
Right.
but it was just an adjustment period and everyone was worried, and then everyone just kind of like adjusted to it, and then everything's been fine now.
Yeah.
Right.
Things are winding back up safely in some places.
Yeah.
So classrooms are able to be controlled because we're going to have population control for who's allowed to enter into classrooms. We think it's going to be based on what? Attendance, right?
Yes, attendance.
That's what I said. We think it's going to be based on attendance. We also, or at least I personally, think that there's going to be a lot of trials and tribulations, and make sure that your emails are open.
Yes.
And that's really the best you can do to prepare for this. Have a laptop. If you're coming onto the dorms, a couple of fun announcements. We're going to be trying to get in contact for events and stuff. Cole,
Right.
that was our meeting this week.
Yes.
Was for students who are coming onto the dorms. If you get accidentally boxed in, we'll try and send you a little care package.
Yeah. Usually, for new people or for people who already know this, the station does what's called Lunch with the Planet. That's where we sit at a table with our banner and a bunch of cool stuff that you can swim for, some snacks sometimes, either in front of the library or D Hall, just for you to have something to do in between classes, or just to get something with our logo on it. And we may not be able to do that this semester with everything.
No, can't touch people.
Right, you can't touch
You shouldn't.
people.
You shouldn't touch people.
Right, and maybe you don't want to spin something that other people have spun, you know.
Because we do a big spin wheel.
Yeah, we do a big spin wheel for you to get your prize. So we might be sending dorms care packages.
I just had a fun idea. T-shirt cannon. That's too much glass replacement. Never mind.
What?
I'll talk to you after this.
Okay.
I believe that that's our time.
I think so.
Well, let me check the recording, because
Think-
we have those.
I think we might have like 10 more minutes.
We have about 12 minutes. Does anyone have anything that they'd like to talk about?
I bought a monitor and it's coming in today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How is everyone doing with mail?
Mail?
Yeah.
It's getting better.
Like, are people mailing things to each other?
I mean, I buy stuff online. That's about as much mail
Yeah,
as I
was about
receive.
to say,
Yeah.
Amazon. Amazon's my best friend, you know.
Well, I was
We
just
send
saying,
each
like,
other things all the time.
We all live separate from our parents.
Yes.
And our actually, you know what? I just realized not everybody still is separate from their adults and family. A lot of people moved back.
That's
Just-
true.
Just sort of remembered that thing. When everyone does move out, how crazy is it going to get immediately, and then how soon do you think everyone's going to chill out? You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Yeah.
move out of your parents' place the first time. What
Well-
did you feel like?
I don't know.
It is
You don't
kinda
know?
sentimental.
My whole thing's kind of weird because like I lived at my dad's place for the longest time, and then he moved out and still paid for the place. And then when he was like, I
Yeah.
have to sell this, I moved out, but like he wasn't living there anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like my transition was a little less.
Very gradual.
Yeah, very gradual. Like I kind of like, yeah.
Okay. But was there any like defining moment for you, Jake?
Not really. Like, all it really was like, he just kind of stopped. Like, he what's it called? He remarried, and he kind of just stopped. What's it called? He kind of just like moved up with her, and was like, I'll still pay for the place. You can like keep it, and whenever I need to sell it, like we'll find you an apartment.
Okay.
And so that's just sort of what happened. So my situation's a little different, so I don't really have like.
Pretty rational, pretty chill though.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
My situation's kind of complicated.
Uh-oh.
So, I first moved out. Of course, freshman year had to go on campus. So I was in a dorm, but I still came home like every weekend. You know.
Yeah.
Still had a room there. All my stuff was there. And then stuff happened during sophomore, junior year, and I moved out kind of abruptly.
Yeah.
And it was
Out of your parents' home?
Yes.
Got it.
It was definitely an adjustment period. I had to stay with a friend for a while in his apartment, and I don't. At that point, I felt like it was my kind of rebellious period. So
Yeah.
it was just like, I can do anything I want now because
Yeah.
I'm no longer under their roof.
You felt that?
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
So it could end up being that way, where finally all the people who moved back in for COVID come out and they're like, I can do whatever I want and it's going to get crazy. Or it won't be. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think the thing is I think Cole is probably right on that, in that I think that a lot of these people, they live under their parents' roofs, like, you know, during summer.
Yeah, the entirety of summer.
And it's like,
which is apparently a really big deal for normies. It's like college summers.
And so I think like they're going to, I don't know. It's gonna be weird.
Are we just gonna see a lot of people out and about doing things on weekends?
Oh, absolutely.
Is
I
that-
think
Yeah.
I
that
think
the
what
move?
I think the thing is that like you're trapped inside so long, and when there's like as big of a dynamic shift as like moving back here, it's like, oh, I'm moving back here. I guess things are normal now, even though they aren't. So they have that mental kind of thought of like, hey, I can actually do stuff now, and that's not the case. You know, like, because there's that like shift in perspective, that shift in mental state of mind.
Yeah, the environment definitely changes, like you said before.
Yeah, like when you
you're
were
in a work
talking.
environment.
Yeah, when you were talking about work environment, play environment, you've got all of that change and
I
stuff.
definitely
So
feel that.
there's a level of like freedom in your apartment, right?
Yeah, when I'm in my apartment, I do whatever I want because it's my apartment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Same here. I pay for the entire thing. It's mine.
Right.
I pay for a part, but I have roommates. Last little question for the two of you. How do you think you are going to handle people socially being around people who are wearing masks and aren't wearing masks? People who are like actively on the forefront of making sure everyone around them has a mask. Because I assume we're going to deal with all kinds. Because that's kind of like college's whole point, in a soft sense, is to like meet people that are outside of your circle. At least that's what it's always been sold to me as.
I mean, the thing that's funny is I never really did that anyways. I'm probably just not gonna talk to other people regardless, because that's what I've always done.
Right.
I don't like people. I don't go outside.
Right. It's gonna be the same online.
Yeah.
The boys.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be the boys.
Pretty much.
Cole, I know you had an experience. We don't have to talk about the professor.
Right.
We can like debrief that whole situation. But you did experience sort of what I'm getting at here.
Right. I did. Yeah, it was an interesting situation. So I completely understand wearing a mask and everything that is for protection of others as well as protection for yourself. And I'm all behind it. I've started wearing my mask as soon as I came back to work, even before like mask orders were in place and
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Yeah, you were the first one.
Yes. So it's, I mean, I came in like really early on with masks before everyone, like the CDC and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it, and I have a lot of family and friends who are immunocompromised, so
Yeah.
I'm very careful. And to be honest, when I see people in Walmart and stuff that are wearing a mask and it's just on their chin, or it's not covering their nose, for example.
Right. This is the one that I see a lot at work.
Yes.
Is the just.
Yeah, which doesn't help anyone.
I know for a fact those people are doing it just to breathe through their nose, which means
Yeah.
that, like, at that point, stop wearing a mask.
Yeah, exactly. And it does get me mad. It really does,
Mhm.
because I have people,
And
friends.
we understand
Yeah.
your frustrations there. What I'm getting at is, like, are you going to approach these people?
I won't.
You're going to confront them.
Specifically because of the incident that happened
You're not
the
that.
other day.
You realized you're not that type.
Yeah, I'm not.
Can I just, like, generally context it?
Yeah.
Basically, Cole and Lee were walking outside in a public space. They lived together.
It was around 7:30. No one was on campus.
Where were you walking specifically? Like literally in the road, right?
Yeah, we're on the sidewalk.
Yeah, they were on the sidewalk where no one was around. They didn't have their masks on at that moment because that's one part of the ordinance. Is you're
Right.
good if you're outside and you're not
Yeah, you
anywhere
can
near people.
Socially distance from other people, but
And a person that is not to be named because, from what I've been told, they're dangerous. It came over and was yelling at you.
Yes.
To like put on a mask. You're the reason this whole thing started. You're the problem.
We were on the sidewalk and they just drove up in their car, rolled down the passenger window, so like they were yelling across the car,
Mm-hmm.
and yelled at us that we're the reason that COVID is happening, and
Right.
they've had people, friends, pass away because of this, and
They're the reason that we have to do online classes. The
Right.
whole you've ruined everything is what you were
Right.
just told, right?
Yeah, we basically
You're
were
the
told
you're
we
the
were
you're the
scum
seven
or
you're the
whatever.
scum of this last 7 months.
Yeah, and it was just really hard because of course Lee is immunocompromised, so generally
It's not you. First off, like can confirm that it's not you as the person, but
Yeah.
these people who are just running around yelling at others.
Yeah.
I think because of that like outburst right there, we like us as a little crew are gonna have to deal with both sides. The ones
Yes.
who are aggressively for and aggressively against.
Well, I'm going to say right now for the people out there listening to
Take
this
it,
who
Jake.
are aggressive, I am going to say when you confront someone who's confrontational, they're going to deny your request purely out of spite.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you come up to someone who's confrontational, be like, you have to wear a mask. You're the reason why this, yada yada, like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're lucky you encountered Cole because she's timid and she cares about people. But
Yeah, she's worried about her fellow
you
man.
encounter someone like me who has
Jake-
nothing but spite
Jake will
for the
jump
human
through
race.
through
I will
your
t-
window.
I will tear my mask off and cough in your face. Don't do it. Don't
Yeah.
be nice because I'm mean and I'll be mean back.
Jake's like a bag of peanuts. He'll just come through.
I don't
your
care what
window.
I don't care what you're doing. You want me to wear a mask and you're vehemently at me with the mask, I'll take it off and cough at you. You want me to like do the opposite, like remove my mask, I'll put it on and cough at you.
Ooh,
Don't mess with me.
it'll go both ways.
I'm angry.
I'm mad, man.
I am mad.
I completely get why she is, or
They.
why they were
Whoa,
angry.
whoa, whoa!
why they were angry.
Goodness gracious.
The problem is they didn't know what our situation was because
Mhm.
they didn't ask for one, and they
Mhm.
didn't let us interject
Right.
They don't care about your situation,
and say
Cole, I'm
anything
sorry to
about
say.
the situation.
Right.
And so whether I'm mad at someone at Walmart or whatever
Mhm.
about them not wearing a mask, I'm not going to say anything now because I don't know the situation with someone else.
Right.
Would I prefer you wear one the correct way? Yes. Yes, I would. But I'm not going to yell at you and cause you emotional and physical stress, which
Right.
is what happened, and cause my autistic partner to go into a meltdown, which is
Yeah.
really bad for people who don't know.
Sounds awful.
I'm not going to
I've
cause
never
someone that
experienced
injury.
it.
So you just, instead of doing what was supposed to be done, which is gently saying, hey, You guys,
A friendly reminder.
just to remind you guys, you're supposed to be wearing a mask or whatever.
I think we need to do
It's a
what
horrible experience.
Spider-Man does and just like web people's mouths.
I think that you should I think the
That's
goal.
definitely assault.
No, I think the goal should
Like
to be
100%.
make the masks really cool.
That's actually my favorite
Yes.
one. Okay, everybody listening, real talk. Everyone who's listening to the show and is coming into Tarleton or has access to, there are 3D printers in the library. Nobody uses them, and cool looking mask files exist all over the place on the internet. You can download them. They're like, or you can pay max like $5, and all of the pricing for different colors of materials, everything is online. You can pick your plastic, and then you can sand it and paint it, and then it's reusable, and you just buy cotton filters and put those inside of them.
My goal is
You can look like Scorpion, you can look like a samurai, you can look like a Tengu mask, you can look like anyone you want.
I'm saying my thing though, maybe a little bit more expensive. Buy a gas mask.
That is cool. If you have the cool boots and jacket, which Jake already has. Jake's already set up because he plays a lot of Stalker.
Yep.
I want to go a bit more cyberpunk, where like a Dead Space mask.
Yeah.
But also it's Texas and it's hot out, so I just
Yeah.
need something that's like Green Goblin from Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. What I need to do is I need to buy a new filter because I don't know where mine is and it's probably bad.
That is all of the topics that I have. Thank both of you for coming on the show. Here.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank both of you for coming on the show. I really enjoyed that. I'd like to do those segments earlier in the show next week.
Alright.
So, what we can look forward to, if I can pull it up, is the January of '97.
Alright.
That's what we can look forward to. We're going to try and find J-Tac next week. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been your episode of Cruisin the Planet, where you can find something to talk about in and around Tarleton State. This time we were all wearing masks, and it worked out. Oh, I just realized we have this zip file to go through as well.
Next time.
That'll be all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.